Alright, so first of all, thank you so much for sticking with me. It's been a little bit longer of a build, to be honest, this time, but well, 2.5 hours I think are kind of okay. So I know that I did not pay that price, but apparently on Lego at the moment it goes for $39.99. To be honest, it's more set for getting at a price range of around 30 euros. We're talking about euros, by the way. In dollars, I don't exactly know the dollar price for most Lego sets right now. I suppose they are rather similar at the moment. I'm not completely sure. So what definitely, sorry, what definitely can be said is I think you get quite a lot of building time out of it. In general with Technic sets, you always get a little bit more building time out of it. At least I do. Maybe I'm just not good at this. Whereas with regular system Lego, I appreciate it a little bit more, and I'm a little faster at building it, I think. At least I like to think that. I'm probably also just horribly slow. What I have to say about the set in particular, I think, by the way, I'm just gonna put out the little brick pieces. Sorry for the noise right now, probably kind of annoying. Okay, so let me just hold this up a little bit, so I'm at least showing what I did this whole stream. Well, which is this little excavator. So we have a few different functions, like the shovel element, or like the arm element. Let me start with that, which can be, well, put up to here, because then, as you can hear, this is not liking it when I put it farther than that. I should stop if I'm breaking it. And then you can also put it down quite a way, like, well, till it reaches the final point of this little mechanism here. So do it. But okay, when we put it into like somewhere in the middle, I guess we can use this. I'm not sure if for displaying it I may just like remove this, because it's just literally stuck in here and it looks a little better without. But just to mention it, I would say I could recommend it. It's quite cute, like I mentioned. It is not exactly minifigure scale, but well, I don't care enough to worry about it. I put in a regular minifig from the top side. I just put the legs off so it can fit in. I mean, you see how much space you have for the head. There's literally the Yoda minifigure head fitting in, and it's okay. It's not like dragging to the top too much, and yeah, it was being able to be assembled without a problem. So I think that's rather cool. What I mentioned during the build, and which I think is kind of a little bit of a letdown, are the chain elements down here, like the tracks, or however you call it. Like I mentioned, I'm not really sure. The sag of it is just a lot, and you can see, like, if I turn it to the side, like, I think I can just pull this off if I like go a little bit more crazy on it than I should. So that is well, it's a Lego, so there's always like letdown. What I complained throughout the whole build is that there's, well, quite a big amount of stickers for 4 bags of parts, where one of these bags is basically filled halfway through with, I'll just show you how many of these you get. Which is kind of dumb when you think about the fact that they didn't even like enclose everything up top properly, but you get this. You get literally something that you like. What do I do with this? If I don't want to display it or play with it, then I just have a bunch of random parts. I like these little things. I think they are actually pretty cute. I mean, do I need them, or would I have preferred them putting on, like, for example, another panel up top, or like maybe a driver door here, or something in that realm? I would have probably, to be honest, but yeah, I think it's a set for an age group where you have these play elements that they want to put in there. So I don't think it's problematic. And like I mentioned, for the price point, like I think I paid like 30 euros for this, which I think is okay-ish. I'm not exactly sure how many parts there are. Let me just check real quick. Well, you get 569 parts in this set, which, well, for the price per piece ratio is rather okay, I would say. So, I mean, it's a Technic set, so that's always not the best argument to bring, to be completely honest with you. But, well, I think I kind of like it. I think it's cute. I looked at it at a friend of mine, and I'm rather glad I got it. It sat in my cupboard for like forever because I wasn't really motivated for building it. I'm not even sure how long I have had it. For a final conclusion on it, I guess I would say, for if you don't have to pay full retail price, it's not a bad set. It's kind of quite fun. If you ignore the tracks. The tracks are never fun to build, and it's like 86 pieces that you just need to straight up put together and count it out. So it's not really that much fun to be had there. But the main body, I think, was kind of interesting and fun to build, especially also with the angle that they got up here, like these angles, parts here and connected here. I like that. I think that's actually really cool. It's enclosed quite well, which is honestly my favorite thing about this Technic set. It's just how well it encloses its components, to be honest. I could have wished for like one more part here somewhere, and like I mentioned, the door frame, just especially with the blue pins instead of, for example, black pins. It doesn't look that great. So the right side is not really the best to display, but I might just build a little door area or something here with like some yellow parts I have, just for display purposes. But I think if you put it in like up from the front, you don't even really can tell. And like I mentioned, on this side, you can just ignore it completely and just take it off, and then it kind of looks a little cleaner. I think this actually looks like the better angle to be used. The only thing I don't dig on this side, what I also mentioned while building it, is this little, well, it's not really little, it's a literal gap through here. Could this be negated? There are building techniques, like for example, you could put a plate in here, but yeah, how do you align it? I understand why it's not in there. I'm pretty sure I could not really come up with a much better solution myself either. So I think that's totally tolerable. So what I have to say, I kind of enjoyed the building experience, especially for not liking Technic sets that much. I think it was okay. Alright. Thank you so much for actually sticking with me through this. For the content I make, I'm like super happy for anybody like telling me what to improve, or just in general leaving comments or interacting with the chat. I always very much enjoy that the most about streaming or producing content in general. So I just want to thank everyone that does that a huge lot, because you're actually really helping me out a ton. I very much look forward to the next stream, and till then, I wish you all a great time. I hope you enjoyed your time with me today, and I see you guys soon.